And I'm Stefan.
And we are...
We always had a dream to travel Australia.
So we packed up our lives and began our adventure in a renovated caravan called Rocket.
Be sure to tune in every week to see where our adventures take us next. We are at Three Sisters walking track. That's the plan. We're going to do that into the darkness. He's got a jumper. Kind of wish I had my jumper. And
that's the walk we're actually doing, Prince Henry Cliff Walk.
Oh, okay.
But it goes right around to like all the way over here. But we're planning to do here. We were planning to do the giant stairs, but I think they closed due to a landslide.
But we'll suss it out.
Yeah.
It might be like closed, where like, you know, the whole entire ground is just missing. Or it might be like closed, like they're doing repairs and it's not too bad.
We have done it 10 years ago. So
yeah, it was a while though. But, you know, if we can, we can. Well, yeah, we'll do what we can. So hopefully we're early enough, but we did just see 3 massive buses coming across. Makes you a little nervous. Hopefully we beat the flocks. Yeah, hopefully. This rock. You would not want to trip over onto this rock. That would be a nice property. Beautiful view. Where's she running off to? Wow, it is different. Different part of the
You can't see the sisters.
Oh look, there's a bit of the trail over there. Oh, a seat that's in the sun. That sounds good. That is a nice viewpoint. Let's see what the edge looks like.
It must be the night time.
Look at that waterfall. So high up.
I don't know why it's closed.
Read that little note. Lady Carrington lookout. There's 3 sisters apparently. I only see one. So we're thinking about sneaking around there because it's actually closed at the moment. And we're thinking about sneaking around, but there's clearly someone doing work on it actively right now.
But I'm pretty sure the sisters are over these 2 rocks.
Yeah, but it looks like he's actually go down and in between there. Oh, it's such a shame. Why can't I have the day off? Ah. So I'm quite sure these are the 3 sisters here. We got A, B, and C.
But we're gonna go up there.
Yeah, we'll go up there and see if we can see them a bit better.
So I remember
And the 3 sisters. Look at them all sisterly.
and the little boy on the end.
And the little boy on the end.
Bazza.
Good old Bazza. And look how many people are here. Holy shit. Like, look at this. Oh my god. So many people. There's the lift. We'll be doing that at some point. Skylar's just there.
Probably not.
Go to the... I think it goes across the valley.
Well, you didn't invite me to yours, so...
What do you call it?
The sky lift.
Hey! Oh my god.
Check it out. Right there.
So...
You can see the walk that we wanted to do, but clearly getting work done on it. We may come back late when they're not doing work and do it, but I'm not too sure. I don't know if you can get past that first one. I don't know. Check it out though, we're above a cloud. You can kind of see that little band. So I said I wanted to make an audio recording, and so like, what time does the construction stuff end, to see if we can sneak around it. And they said like 5, so it'll be pretty much dark when they finish, so we're not going to get a great view. And then we also found out there's actually a lot of really good rides, like 5-star rides, which is saying something, because you very rarely see a 5-star ride, usually like 4.7, because someone's gone, 4 stars or something. But 5 stars means that every single person, unless it's more than 100, have said 5 stars. So I think we're gonna try and smash out a bunch of hikes today, and then do
like a few.
a bunch is a few is a bunch, more than one, which was the original plan.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try and get a bit more truck stuff done when I get home, if I can. At least the important stuff like the water tanks, because I would like to at least be able to turn a tap on and have a bit of water. I think I'll stop carrying around this water jug that is going to pop at some point and fill the truck with water. So yeah, we might do a ride tomorrow if we can get enough hikes done today, because it's crazy. Like 2 weeks you'd think is a lot, but there's so much to see here. And yeah, even like a couple of hikes a day is still stretching us pretty thin with the amount of stuff that we want to see. But yeah, there's some pretty good rides by the sounds of it. 5 stars is pretty good. I don't want to miss that, particularly since it's going to be like a bit of a break day for my legs, which would be nice, but probably not for my upper body, because 2 people on a bike and heavy fat tires. But yeah, it should be good either way. So yeah, I think that's the plan at the moment anyway. So probably won't check out the 36s, even though it's it's closed anyway, so it might not be possible. I don't know.
We've done it before as well.
We have done it before, but it would have been nice to do it again. Would have been good if it was just open. That'd be ideal. But yeah, oh well. Check this out. So I picked up this little leaflet. Have a look at this. So this is the trails, bike trails that you can do, right? Hanging Rock. We already did that one, and we got a couple of more that we got to do. That's how much it is to hire a bike, non-electric bike, per person. Check out how much it is if you want an electric bike and a tour. Where is it?
That's from.
Look at that. Oh yeah, from. Oh shit, so that might not be an electric bike. That's just a tour. That's them driving the bikes to you and such. Whew. So it could be more than that. That is pretty insane. So the idea of, there's like 5 or 6 trails, and it's that per person. Say you do a trail a day, that's $600 if, me and Nay would both want to do it. So after 4 days, the bike has literally paid for itself. Like, that's $2,500 I pay for that bike. That's insane. Insane in the membrane. Alright, this is where we're going. So we're not going to Gordon Falls, we're just going Leura Cascades?
Yeah, Gordon Falls is, I think it's closed, but we also might go to another day.
Yeah. That's where we're going now. That's not too shabby. Look at this landslide. Dude scratching around. There's one of the lookouts we found down some random little trail.
Like flat rock.
Flat rock, yeah. It's a pretty flat rock. This is the waterfall we could see before. And this is why it's probably closed. Look at that banister. It's taken down. Oh, I mean, it's closed. Oh. A lot of water must have come through here. Yeah, so much water would have come through here. I can't believe this one stayed up. Like, how did that one stay up and not the other one? That's crazy. Beautiful. Beautiful. It's definitely like the luscious part of the walk.
So steep.
Yeah, it's about to get real steep. Look at that though, crazy cool. Olympian rock. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that.
It's a bit nippy.
This is pretty high up. Wow, it's high up. That's an adorable name. Oh my god, it is. Button Shores. So cute and snuggly. Wow. Yeah, this would not be accessible if there was no bridge here. Yeah, hell of a jump. I like it. That was a good height. Straight down. Oh, I'll do it like Hoppa, 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 hoppa. Elysian. That's pretty nice. This is very grand. Good on them. We're going to Minnehaha Falls. Whoa! Whoa! A little bit squishy. Whoa, squelchy. You can do it. Whoa! Whoa! I think I'm just gonna go this one. Look how clear this water is. It's so clear. Can they make it? That's a pretty good looking stick. Yeah. Whoa. Whoa. Oh yeah. This has been closed for a very long time. Rusted ass temporary fences. Not far to look out though. So stupid when they close things. They just put a sign saying like, be careful. Definitely just makes it more dangerous, people trying to get around fences.
No, you can't see the waterfall.
That's pretty nice. Might be able to. I'm gonna have a bit of a walk out there.
Because I don't know if I want to go.
Kind of see the waterfall. Oh. It's just there. You can see it. An AliExpress shipment. Still gotta go through some of it, but this is up. This is the paper towel. You can actually adjust how much you want it to hold, but you can loosen it way back so it just pulls freely. That's pretty cool, and it's not gonna so because I can do that when it's nice and tight, it's not gonna just unravel whilst I'm traveling, and I can take it off and just push it on nice and easily. Or I just screwed that in, and I've also have the back so it's under the metal. It perfectly fits, so it's pretty on there. And it's nice and snug, and I slice the tops of the bolts. I might just paint over that so it's nice and smooth and you can't feel it. That's pretty good. And I was thinking where can I put this that isn't going to be in the way, because I think it'll be pretty ugly if I start stacking heaps of stuff up there. And then I thought of this. How good is that? And the LED light that's going to go there isn't actually going to illuminate this. It might a little bit, the top of this, I'm not too sure. But yeah, these little razor blades so you can slice the stuff really easily. So I can fit one here and the other one here, perfectly. It doesn't take up any actual space because it's right there. How good is that? So that's not taking any space up, and it's practical. So that's awesome. I'll do that later because I can do that at night when it's, nighttime. I also got the what's it called? The thing for that. It's a booster thingy for the pump. Yeah, this thing here. got that, so I can connect that up whilst I'm doing the water. I've got to start doing the water soon. And yeah, I gotta figure everything out. But yeah, still got a lot to go. Also, so I got this. So this is what I'm gonna put on the hose side. So this is like for the so I have it like this, right? For the hose going in. So then I can say the hose coming in is going to the say that's off and that's on. So hose coming in, going straight into the tanks, and then I can turn the tanks off and have it going from the pump to here. So then I can turn the pump on. So then when I have the pump on, I can put water from the tanks into the hose. So I can use the hose to like wash stuff. So that's what I can do with this. That's why I really wanted to do this. Not cheap. Oh my God. So another thing I got, this huge beast. So I want the diesel heater and everything like to do with making fumes and all that outside. I don't want that inside. In the caravan, it's inside, and I feel like the exhaust heats up, and I don't know, like it smells a little bit, and I don't like the idea of having all that shit inside. If there's any fuel leaks, it's outside. If there's any like burnt plastic, it's outside. Everything's outside. I like the idea of that. If I could in the caravan, I would have, but there's nowhere to really put it. So with this, I want it outside, but obviously if it's outside, you can get dust and all that crap. I don't want that. I don't want dust in there. So I got a huge, massive filter. How massive is this? It's hopefully going to fit. Fingers crossed for it fitting. But how cool is this? It's got it so it's like, it said it could work for like many different sizes. I'm like, how's that going to work? They've just got like huge rubber inserts to fit lots of different sizes. I'm pretty sure this is the size I need. So hopefully I won't need this one. But I'll probably keep that because that's pretty good. If I ever change, oh, I could even get something like that for the it's called blender. If I get a different blender, just get a massive one of these. But yeah, pretty cool. Found out that this is too large to fit in the spot that I've got the diesel heater. It needs to be like that much shorter and like not as fat as it is. So I'm gonna get a little corner bracket for for some pipe, and then do it connected there because there's a perfect amount of space for it, just not where the diesel heater is at the moment. And this is what I've just done. I finished all the piping and guarded that. I tightened my power steering a little bit as well. My power steering was a little bit loose. It was more of a suggestion wheel than a steering wheel, and I've ran pipes all the way through and up. So now when it overfills, like when it's completely full, like when I'm filling up, I'll just do that, and then when it's totally full, it'll start coming out there. And when I fill up from like when I'm filling up and I want to know how much I'm getting in, like liters wise, I can do that, and I can see exactly how many liters are coming in. And then when I don't need it, I can just push it away and I can fill up with fuel and all that. And I don't think anyone will notice that. It looks pretty just like a normal fuel thing. Like you can't really see it unless you really come down. I might still just spray that bit black, just so if someone is really low, it's not noticeable. And this, I'm going to disconnect at the moment, but this is going to sit right there. So then I can go fill my tank or use the hose and the pump. So I can close that, and then I can say pump from the tank. That way? Yeah, pump from the tank to the hose, so I can like wash dirt bikes and stuff. That's what I'm going to do, and that should be working pretty well. It's just going to bolt there so I can easily get to it and manipulate it when I want to, and I can still fill up diesel without it getting in the way and all that nonsense. But for now, that is just going to sit like that, and it shouldn't fall while I'm driving, hopefully. I'm still going to like zip tie and connect all that up properly, and I got to put the pump way back there in between those two areas, like on that side, not in this area. And hopefully I can fit the hose, the pull out hose thing like there, and face it this way, so I can pull it out this way without it getting annoying, and it'll just sit here, and I can just pull it out when I need it. That's hopefully, I don't know if it'll actually fit in that area, but fingers crossed. Otherwise I'll have to put it further back and I'll have to pull it through that area there, which isn't ideal, but yeah, I'll see. Hopefully it does fit there. Fingers very, very crossed.